Let me see. So the next question was, do you believe that society has different expectations for men and women when it comes to managing the effects of your hormonal changes? Do you think that there's different expectations for men than women in society based off your hormones?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like as women, we are supposed to just have that shit in check. And if we pop off, it's because we're bitches. And
We're
it's like,
dramatic.
yo, my body takes like a long amount of time to get used to this right now. Like, if when I switched from the pill to the NuvaRing, like, I was fucked up for like 2 weeks. I could not stop bleeding. Like, your body takes a second for all of the chemicals and everything to balance out. I think that's like a fact, isn't it? You probably know better than I
I
do.
no, I really don't actually.
My
No.
at least my gynecologist told me that. Like,
Yeah.
you're not going to be regulated and you're probably going to start bleeding for like
A
the
whole
next
month.
3 weeks. Yeah, literally.
Jesus.
When I got my
It's
IUD
hell.
taken out recently, I bled for like 3 whole weeks and I had no energy.
That is so scary, man.
It is. It's
No, it's
horrible.
it's so crazy. I feel bad for women that like get brainwashed. But it's just you go to one doctor and they're just like, "Yeah, do it right
Just
now.
take this.
Yeah, just take this." And every one of them does it. Like you can't avoid it. You're gonna get told it by every fucking doctor you go to. And
And
then they shame you for not doing it. No, that's what's fucked up. Honestly, is the shaming in the medical industry. Like when I went to just go get my test
Oh
checked,
my
they were shaming me so hard for not wanting to get the shots. It's like,
manipulation.
bro, like
Yeah.
chill. Like I don't need that. Like there's other things that like it's like they try to sell you on a pill for everything today. One of the biggest things I teach is like how to grow food and stuff like that. And like a lot of people
Nice.
don't understand because food is thy medicine. And like a
Yeah.
lot of people really don't understand that like that is what that's what the future is going to be. Like with all this medical shit getting shoved down
Literally.
everybody's throats, just wait. Like Texas is gonna grow so much over the next 5 to 10 years.
Yes.
And it's gonna be huge because all these like there's gonna be a new agricultural revolution. I'm calling it like the second
No,
agricultural
literally.
revolution.
I, growing up, used to think that putting my hands in dirt was disgusting.
Mm.
Look at my nails. My nails are always done. My hands are always clean. I'm just cute, okay? But like now, I have freaking live plants in my house. Like my orchid, if my orchid dies, I'm dying. You
Man,
know what I
screw that
mean?
orchid.
Like, no, no, no.
Ugly
That's
flower.
a life though. Like, but I didn't understand that until I was forced to teach science as an educator. Then I was like, yo, this is cool. Now I want to grow cilantro and eat that shit off the fucking thing when I wake up in the
We
morning.
do that.
Oh
Do
no.
you?
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, you have
Mint
to teach
too.
me.
Rosemary. We have like rosemary bushes.
I got a Lowe's membership just to be a plant
There's
mom.
there's so much that you could actually grow when it comes to all that type of stuff.
Everything.
Well, the
Put me
best
on.
thing to grow around here in Texas, like what grows like crazy. Nobody likes it, but eggplant grows like fucking crazy
Really?
here. But
Hey, that
like
emoji.
the climate for Texas is just. I've grown some of the most giantest eggplants
Have
ever.
you
That
tried-
sounded so bad.
Respectfully.
Have
That
you
sounded
Respectfully.
so
tried
bad.
figs?
Huh?
Have you tried growing figs?
No, I actually have not fucked with figs ever.
Look at her. She's the silent killer over
Another thing,
there.
another thing that's really cool that a lot of people don't know about is you can get certain fruit trees that do good here because they're grafted with other types of trees,
Oh,
and they'll
bet.
do really good because of the grafting. Grafting is where they put two different types
Mhm.
of trees together. You can put like
Grafting.
two citrus trees together, like a lemon and like a lime. You can. It's really cool. Yeah.
Look at him. He's in his back. Do you watch Love Island or have you ever seen it before?
What?
Grafting.
No.
Grafting.
No, I don't know what that is.
Grafted.
Do you watch Love Island?
No.
Guys,
Oh,
it's the
Love
best
Island.
fucking show ever.
I don't watch TV. I'm sorry.
But as a person who does like a relationship podcast, you should
I know I need
watch
to
it.
watch it. I've been told it 1,000 times. I just don't watch TV. I literally don't watch
No, I
TV.
get it. I don't
Do
either.
you choose not to?
Yeah, I don't like it. I'll watch a movie every once in a while, but I really don't like TV. I think that like it's churn marketing. Like they're just trying to get you to watch the next thing, and like I don't want to get stuck in a churn.
Mhm.
Like
So-
everything's a churn now. Gaming,
So like
TV shows.
Joe Rogan, like this is my perspective because I watch him. He's fucking sick.
Yeah.
When I look at his podcast on YouTube, I feel like I'm watching a TV show.
Yeah,
You know, it's
1,000%.
like Ellen DeGeneres. It's essentially a podcast, right? It's
Yeah.
just interviewing. So like I feel like you do like TV. You don't like gentrified, ignorant ass TV.
Well, yeah. So I do watch podcasts. Like the big thing is though is there's a difference between being a producer and a consumer. And so
Yeah.
like most people who get into this, like that's the number one thing I teach in my coaching is in my mentorship. It's literally don't stop being a consumer and become a producer. In today's day and age, like if everybody doesn't know, like I talk about this all the time on Instagram and shit. Like you have to start a personal brand now more than ever. Like even if you wanted to sell a different product, if you wanted to sell anything, it doesn't matter. I've owned multiple businesses and I've tried to sell multiple different types of things. I've been successful dropshipping, everything. And but still at the end of the day, if you don't have a strong personal brand, you can't sell shit like your mom and dad used to with brick and mortar stores and shit. It's just not the same anymore, guys. If you want to actually, and with the wealth gap, splitting up like it is, you have to more now than ever to start your personal brand and just get going. And
That
I'll
part.
give y'all the other secret. Start a podcast like y'all see me doing. You have to start podcasts. It's the best way to do it, honestly.
Okay, one thing that I did notice, I want to say, I told you that I don't like being pointed at, but I've been pointing at you the entire time, so I apologize.
Oh, I
That's
don't mind it at
hypocritical.
all.
But like, I
You're
can't say
pointing
I
back at
don't.
yourself this whole time.
I know, period. The four fingers are pointing back at me. But I just wanted to say, like, I get told that all the time. Like, oh, you don't like pointing, but you're doing it to me. You know, like, I get it. But I'm just like, that's how I'm like.
She's
You're
talking.
like triggered.
I'm speaking to you through these. Look at these nails. Come on now. Nails by Tracy, y'all. She's the best.
They're
Yeah,
I
true.
totally agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you answer the one? Do you believe that society has different expectations for men and women
Yeah.
based on their? Did you answer it? You think it's different?
I can't remember what I said.
But you did answer it. So I would say that like there's definitely a big difference between us, because in society, like, we understand women are going to go through their shit, but we do not give no excuses for men whenever they emotionally outburst. Like, there's no excuses for it. You need to always control yourself, and I agree with that. Actually, I think that men are very dangerous. Like, if there's anything I teach a lot on the show, it's that men are extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
You need to be extremely careful today more than ever. If you find a guy that's a provider and protector, you need to prize it, because there's a lot of dangerous shit out here, honestly. Like,
Yeah,
and
I know.
especially if he's really trying to protect you from the world, because there's scary shit out here.
Yeah, like those crime podcasts.
Oh,
What?
dude.
I had to stop listening to those.
Yes, because
I
it's
had
bad
to
for your
stop.
brain.
I mean,
Yes.
it's good.
But
Okay.
you're aware. But you're
Thank
aware.
you. It's a slippery
It's bad.
slope, right? It's like anything.
It's an
you
addiction,
watch.
bro.
Yes, it
Come
is.
on.
But like,
Especially when
I.
they're like this, they talk like this.
But
and
it-
then put the music in the background.
Dude, I hate that.
But I got
shit.
to a point where I was like, you want to know what? I shouldn't just think that this, 60-year-old white man in a blue Chevy is sus just because I watched The Lonely Bones or whatever, The Lovely
Oh my
Bones. You know what I mean?
God.
Like, now I'm stereotyping for what? He's so sweet.
I know it's bad. Like, I know that stuff. Like, there's been a bunch of different little memes I've been sharing lately that are talking about, they're doing studies on people that watch shit like that. And it's like, I knew that like years ago. I was like, I
Yes.
knew those people were
Yes.
weird. Shout out to my mom. And
Hey, shout out, Mom.
Yeah.
I incessantly listened to like Crime Junkie.
Oh no.
In college, actually, at UNT, I'm the girl who's in the BLB. You already know what I'm talking about. Everybody from UNT in the BLB, listening to Crime Junkie while studying for tests.
Oh,
But then
God.
I'm leaving. Look at red flag. I am a walking red flag. Look at my hat, respectfully. Look at the cup. Come on now.
Everything red.
No, yeah, I'm sus. Anyways, I would leave the library and then think that this dude's gonna rape. I mean, sorry, I'm not supposed to say that word.
Great. Yeah.
Great, supposed to grate me because I just listened to that in a podcast. That's not good for your brain.
And just because he glances at you walking
Exactly. Just because he looked like me, had glasses and a trucker hat on. Come on now. I look like that
by.
person.
Just a different gender. That's
Well,
it.
I
Exactly.
think it's a good instinct though. Like
Yeah.
you should always have an instinct to want to be worried about things, but I don't think that you should ever be like I just don't think that it's a bad thing at all. Like some of my favorite books are by Dr. David Buss, and he talks a lot about
Who?
men being Dr. David Buss. He's a professor down at UT Austin. He's like
Oh, nice.
the leader in evolutionary psychology.
Mhm.
He wrote a book called The Murder Next Door. Like
need notes.
he's really good. Like a lot of guys hate him because he brings up a lot of really negative stuff about the violence of men and stuff like that. But it's just the truth. Like y'all gotta understand, there was 9 different species of hominoids, and like we are the most violent. Like we killed off all the other ones. Like we are violent as fuck.
Biblically too.
Like yes, like we're extremely fucking violent, and we like to forget that, and women like to forget that, and it's just like no, we need to remember how violent we are. But we are living the safest time ever. There's less violence than ever. Like we are living during
Hey,
the best
we on a
fucking time ever.
wave. We
But
on
there's
a
a
wave.
shit ton of people, so there's still a lot of violence, and there's still a lot of bad shit we gotta watch out for.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.